I was reading, I was eating a marble cake that got pink frosting in it, hot pink or red, fruit frosting, whatever you want to call it, kind of reddish. Anyway, that's not the subject about that. Let me just get to the subject. My heart goes out to Mr. Byrd. Is it Kijuan's Lake Kijuan? K1 was killed at a club, and I think it was in Miami. Okay. Um, I was watching the Vice show, and about the father was very upset at the killer. The killer was a security officer who had a criminal past, and I was shocked. This dude was white. I'm like, that dude don't look all that on his picture when he had his hair short before he started wearing a little short hair to here. Um, when he said bald head, Lukace Kendle does not look all that way until I went to some source and found out that he is just classified, identified, should I say. I would be shot at some other races in his background because he, in no picture, I thought he was Hispanic or half black, half white. Then I was like, when the Survivor show, Philip described me as a white man, is he? Is he mixed or something? Whatever, it could be. And he happened to be Republican, by the way, so I found some, yeah. It is something to make a laugh, man, because my heart goes out to the father. I was on that brother's side. Like, yeah, shout out to tell that killer off. Tell him off. I don't care if anybody get mad in the courtroom. I don't care. If it was my son that got killed, hell yeah, I would go off on that doggone killer. Okay? Talking about he have a mental issue. I have a mental issue, too. During the time, I'm an examination of this. I'm an eater is out. When Lukace, see, the reason I thought to, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, I thought the dude was part black. Who would name a child Lukace? That's a ghetto ass name. I'm bipolar type 1, okay? I go to the clinic, I go to a doctor, I take medication. Sometimes medication makes me oversleep, so that's why I'm looking to get the SI Social Security check. Besides being an online student, so I'm letting y'all know, I didn't tell my business, but when this dude, before he killed Mr. Byrd, was he getting any help? Did he get a psychiatrist? Did he try to apply for SSI Social Security check? If he had all these problems, why the fuck you gonna talk about you have a crazy ass problem, you have a mental problem, and you on trial? You should have got the help a long time ago. And this is a rant, okay? Don't let me cuss, but it don't make no sense. Um, this stupid Kendle, Lukace ghetto ass name Kendle had no reason talking about he crazy. Of course he crazy. He was on top, but he was always scared. He was because as Philip talked about that he was on drugs all the time. He after sold drugs. White dude. Well, supposedly, because many of us Americans are racially mixed, like myself. So people would say I'm only this, I'm only that. Well, yeah, right. If you go down your doggone family tree, you ain't 100% anything. But anyway, point is. He sure don't look it. The point is, he sold dope and he got discharged from the military, and then he got in trouble with drugs. He was on drugs. He always scared. Of course, he's scared all the time because drugs fuck you up. I keep it real on my channel. If anybody know in the past, I usually don't curse a lot, but I'm gonna keep it real on my channel about this little stupid ass killer. Because I would act a fool. I probably say some foul language in the courtroom, and you're supposed to do this against law, but I probably would, okay? But I at least get help, and I at least take medication. I at least trying to apply for SI Social Security, waiting for a month of it. Hopefully, to God that I get the needs the funds so I can because I can't work 100%. It's because of the medication, the Zepexa and the Tectol. I take it like sometimes if I take it a little early, I can get up. But even sometimes if I do take it on a little early, I fall asleep, oversleep a lot of hours. Like that, I got up early today, but then there's days I get up to 12 o'clock noon. So it depends on how that medication works. And I want to get a job that's supposed to be 8 o'clock in the morning, and then all of a sudden have to go to end up being in bed and wake up at 9 and get fired on the spot. You see what I'm saying? So, and then too, I had to get mad when I have bully bosses on me because I know I respect any boss. Because if you treat me nice and kind, I don't care what title it is. I'm gonna treat you respect. If you rub me the wrong way and you start talking to me, and you start mistreating, start to nag on me, try to say, target me and make on me the only target. It's about separating me from everybody else and all that's targeting me. Of course, I'm gonna act a fool. Okay, I don't have no. I mean, Lord forgive me, but I'm sorry to be back on this, but I don't have no sympathy for a person who mistreat me. So the point is, we must speak because it's a bipolar type one. With its order, my record's still clean. Okay, I don't go to jail and like that. But ain't trying to. But point is, the dude is happen to be lying. Okay, if you had all these fucking problems, why did you have help before you was working at the club as security officer? And like Philip was saying, why the heck he's over here working in security? He have a criminal past, you know. And I do believe that you should have access to we shouldn't. Some people should not have access to guns. Okay, I need one. As in here in Texas, we have the what do you call that stupid doggone law? Apartment? No, that's apartment. That's job. Standing ground, and then carry a concealed weapon, which is when I move out at a certain, cause like we can't have guns in this situation because it's owned by the government situation where I'm learning that. But when I get to get enough money to get my own place where I can carry a concealed weapon with me, because there's people who pick at me and mistreat me and they try to do anything harm for me. Of course, I'm gonna have to start shooting. Okay, I do believe in Second Amendment law. I believe in protecting yourself. Okay, no, I will not kill no innocent people. That's pretty stupid. The perpetrators, whoever put their give me harm's way, or put their hands on me, or try to do something to me, of course, I believe to start shooting. So right there, I let you know, mental examination right there. I'm not out to kill anybody out in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just completely wrong, very morally wrong. It's a mortal sin. Um, but the point is, uh, that man is lying. Kendle was lying. He had a mental problem, yes, but we're not going to use it as an excuse for the murder trial. He should get a bunch of years, maybe life in prison. What he did to Mr. Byrd. Um, and like I say, don't try. There's one thing I hate: the fact that people try to misuse the mental health situation as a scapegoat to try to get out trials. So they can be scot free. They should not know. Like the father said, he should stay in years and he should serve his time. Okay, I don't care if how many years of sanity and all that, and there is like a little white privilege. Cause even what's her name? Well, she was crazy. Andrea Yates, she was crazy. She did have a history of mental health. I would never drown my babies. That's stupid. But some people who happen to be Caucasian, who do have a mental health problem, will try to use that as a scapegoat. And then use a scapegoat on a Hispanic woman down there in California, Jody Arias. Jody Arias did not get she did not um she did not no she did not she was crazy, but she I think she had the death penalty or something like that, killing that white man. Okay, and and it just like the OJ trial, since it was an interracial couple between him is black and white Native American, and she's a white woman. Talking about Nicole Brown Simpson. He was obsessed with the Jody Arias, is that how you say Arias? Arias trial in California because she killed her white boyfriend. She was Hispanic, Latina. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was actually before we brought out she was lying. I was on her side. Like, no, don't kill that sister. Don't kill that Latina sister. You know what I'm saying? But then she started changing her stories and making stuff, trying to fool the trial. That's when I say, you know what, she should go ahead and serve time. But they should never. They was obsessed with it because it was like I was saying. Anytime, it is sad when it's always an interracial relationship. The perpetrator, who the opposite, especially if they're a color, they always get the big news, just like the OJ trial when Kobe was accused of raping that white girl. You know what I'm saying? It was a big news. and of course, this wasn't a relationship, but Michael, even well, of course, when Michael people making fun of Michael Jackson and stuff, but when it comes to interracial relationships, everybody wanted the perpetrator of color to be the perpetrator of color, and the person and who the victim would have to be white. But it never said Lita, what's her name, Lita something, I can't, Lita Haywood, I forgot her name. She was a light skinned sister in Georgia. She got killed by her white boy, her white husband, and the Asian wife of that white husband, her ex-husband, by the way, she was scared of him. You know what I'm saying? No one made a big trial. Jet Magazine talked about this, but no one never made a big scene about this trial. I don't care if she did was not celebrities, not Jody Arias was not a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? But since it was, an Hispanic person do something, just like the Ramirez, the devil worshiper, he was crazy. Talking about Richard Ramirez. Well, anyway, he killed a white woman. Of course, it was like, it was they was a relationship or not? I don't know. But anyway, still, if a person of color kill a white person, it is a big thing. But when a white person kill a person of color, it's not a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's a big thing now since they have, these police shootings and stuff going on. But it's, people try to side with a white person, and it's just completely that's wrong. But you know, Jordan, she should face time. She was crazy, but still, no, she was crazy. But they're not gonna use her mental health evaluation to stop her from having a death penalty or life in prison, whatever she got. Okay, who else saying this white dude, ethnic, so-called white guy, should I say? Because he does not look all that white. Because I mean, as a person who into mixed race politics, mixed race, mixed race identifier, that's who I am, mixed race identifiers, and person who read about mixed race, that dude cannot, oh, dog, what the heck he got in him? Indian, name what's up, you know what I'm saying, talking about Kendle, don't look, oh, he look very ethnic. Anyway, point is, he using that little white privilege, racist white privilege to say that he's crazy. He not know he was doing. Yeah, he was on drugs and he was crazy and something too. I know, no offense to our veterans, cause I'm a descendant of a veteran, but I know the military does change a lot of people. I worked at a veteran place before, and there was my attitude sometimes. Um, and people had to be careful because the veterans might come and try to kill you or something. I was told that from staff members. I'm like, dang, so, what are they doing in their military? But still, it's no excuse to kill anybody. Was even if Mr. Byrd was 100% white, it still was wrong to kill him and try to make excuses that they were trying to kill him. They weren't trying to kill you, Kendall. You just got hooked on those stupid ass drugs. You want to put some crack in that dog on drugs, and you try to kill Mr. Byrd. But yeah, I want the state of Florida, to go ahead and evict this man and indict this man, indict this man and put him behind bars and put him in a cage and throw away the key. Throw it in the Atlantic Ocean. Shoot, I'm letting y'all know that that dude is lying about he crazy because if he was psycho like I am, bipolar, he should have got help a long time ago. You're not gonna sit here and make a stupid. You're trying to get by, so you can go back on the streets, and so then you can commit more murders, so you can start get more drugs out the streets. Or you might as well go ahead and get in prison so they can get some sneak away from it. And because I watch movies like American Me and stuff, they take their dog on drugs in the prison to get somebody's doo-doo and stuff and smoke that stuff. Okay, so if you want to get some drugs, get doo-doo drugs in a jailhouse, shoes, in the prison. Kendall, you don't need to be out in the street. You need to be out in the prison, and you killed that brother for I guess for racial reasons. I don't know, and like I said, he's a Republican. I'm not gonna tell you what I found the information for because I have to find what his ethnic background was. Sorry, Ted, like that. Yeah, have to find it because I know. I was like, when it even revealed from the white man, I'm like, that's a white man, okay. It must be Italian or something. And Lukace, I'm sorry, it sounds like Lukace Kendle. The name Lukace sound ghetto. I never heard. I want to know who his parents are. Where they from? One of them passing? One of them passing his wife and just had to put a ghetto name in it? Or he just mocked me as white thought that because he was so light when he was a baby. I don't know because that tan look real. You know what I'm saying? Them eyes, them dark eyes, and that dark hair. That is very ethnic. You know. And I'm not making a joke about this. It's just that I was just shocked when Phil said on the Revive show that it was a. I like, you know, and I ain't trying to be Hitler, but you know, Hitler did say the Aryan race was blonde hair and blue eye, and I do agree with that notion. And he wasn't 100% European either. You know, he had some Jewish and African in him too. Talking about Hitler did, but that dude does not look. Is he a Jew? You know what I'm saying? Whatever this dude, if he got Jewish. I mean, bro, I mean, what the heck is wrong with? He don't look all that white. I'm sorry. You know, and we why I said it because some of our people, African descent, will sometimes refer non-blacks as whites, or someone who don't look black, but it don't look black, but don't look white. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I actually go directly to the true meaning of who that person is. I don't do that. I want. If they're Hispanic, they're Hispanic. If they're Asian, they're Asian. If they're Native American, they're Asian. If they're Hawaiian, I'm not gonna call them white folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people. I mean, I know in the movie, it's a brothers with Morris Chestnut and Bill Bellamy and what's the man name of one of my role models? Shamar Moore and then Bill Bellamy's mom, the dark skin woman, the one that was smoking a cigarette, it was saying her stepdad, his stepdad, her ex husband, looking for a white woman, and what it was a Hawaiian, you know what I'm saying? And then she was smoking, she said it wasn't black, she white. So I'm not one of them black folks that do that. Of course, I consider myself mixed, and I do have a mixed background. There's no lie about that. But point is, I'm not one of the folks who are black. Anybody of Negro blood, should I say? Anybody of black heritage who will say that? Okay, if they are an ethnic background and a different races, not black and not white, I'm gonna call it like it is: Hispanic, Asian, and American. I'm not gonna go ahead and say that person is white. You know what I'm saying? It's no different naming somebody who got one drop of a mixed black heritage as pure black when they're not pure black, including myself. I'm not pure black myself. So that's why I was like guessing. I had to go on the search and find out what this person's background is, talking about Kendle, and I happened to find out he's a Republican. Sorry to say that. You know, I'm not telling you where I found it from. I keep that secret. But it's probably reason why he probably one of the racist redneck Republican guys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Talking about Lukace Kendle, and like I said, I never heard of nobody named Lukace. I'm serious, including a brother. I'm sorry, I never heard no name like that. That sound ghetto. I'm like, and I had to ask, is his mama black? Sis, pa black or whatever? I don't know. You know, now she will be part black. She's from the United States, so she will be pure. So, but still, I'm like, who would name their doggone son Lukace? And I ain't trying to stereotype, but some of our people, not all, come out with these weird names. And they not come from Africa either. Like Lakeith, Ikas, and Ishas do not come from Africa. You know, I'm letting y'all know that. The two Hispanic guys that was on Tyra Banks show them went on the ghetto name, black ghetto names. Those not really black names. Those are made up names. Okay, and like I said, you will not find nobody with them names in Africa. They would look at you crazy, like what the heck? What the? I'm sorry, what the what? Like, I'm sorry, come on, like we don't know them people. We don't know people with a name like that. We don't name shit like that. And the stereotype I'm saying. So my point is that I'm handling, and like I said, when the brother was going back to the dad, I'm on his side. I'm gonna pray that they win the trial, and Lukace, ghetto name Lukace Kendle, will be locked up in a cage, and he will not come out. And I'm on his side. Talking about Mr. Byrd. I'm on Mr. Brown's side, and I would act a fool. I'm sorry. The spam was kind of, but no, you can't. I don't have children yet, but I can imagine. I can say I cannot. actually say I can understand where you're coming from. But if it was, I can try my best to put myself mentally, shall I say, and if someone killed my babies, if they work wrong, I would act a fool. You see me how I act about the Sakata and mom about beating her, moving her. Okay, that's exactly how I actually kill my children. Okay, I go, and if I have to, I never been in jail, but if I have to go to jail behind my kids, it's a hard thing to say. I probably would. Okay, so I understand, and when using that excuse that he's mentally, uh, if Kendall had mental issues in the past, he should have got his ass some help a long time ago, extremely long time ago. He had funds, he had a security job and all that, and then too, he could have got, as a veteran, he could have got help. They have programs to help veterans. I'm not a veteran at all, you know what I'm saying? But they got many programs down, in Miami, Florida, Hempstead, Florida. See, I know about that too. So, yeah. So, I get all the juicy information. They don't send to me. I look for it. I think I should be a private investigator. But I'm on Mr. Byrd's side. I want him to win. I want the family to feel relief when they say that he's guilty, that Kendall is guilty, and he'll be in prison, and he will not. The mental health bullshit will not come through. Okay, because I was a lawyer, the prosecutor, I would ask why you have help a long time ago. I would not commit a crime, but if I was committing a crime, I would at least have record of my mental health issues more when I was 12, 13 years old. Okay, and also, also currently seeing a doctor and taking medication. Okay, there will be excuse for mental health. Okay, but if you don't have that backing up, I'm sorry, you don't have a case to say you have mental issues. You can report it, but the judge is not gonna have sympathy for you. So there's no reason to say I got mental issues. No, stupid bitch talking about the doggone Kindle guy. You don't have a case right there. Me, if I would not kill a person for stupidity. Only time I would do that if someone try to kill a self-defense, which is by the law, the Second Amendment, and also here in state Texas, like Florida, we have standing ground law, and I am for that law. I'm with Trayvon, y'all, okay? And I do believe Zimmer was wrong misusing that law. I said he was misusing it, but there are crazy people out there of any color, okay? There's many times if I had a pistol, just all I had to do is start blasting a couple people who tried to bother me in the past. You know what I'm saying? For harassment, fear for my life. I'm letting y'all know I'm not making no threats. It's just by law, legally. If I, that's when you feel threatened, you have to use it. Okay. But with Byrd and his friend is paralyzed, and the hope for God that he will get relieved, miraculous by God that he can walk again. They was not doing nothing to him. They were minding their own business, and this little stupid security officer who had got all big headed wanted to kill somebody for a stupid reason. And the drug, he probably was high at the club too. You know what I'm saying? Kendall probably was high at the club. So I'm not making no rumors, but I wouldn't be shocked if he have a drug pass and he's still doing drugs. What thing will make you think he not stopping doing drugs right now? He never tried to go and get rehab, and if he never tried to apply to find out if he had any mental issues. So you really gotta have a thinking cap right there. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the white privilege was, since he claims instances not that he's white, but he don't. I'm sorry. Monoracial, that means single race, pure race, categories are not accurate on many Americans because they didn't have a multiracial category back then. They didn't have the option to make two races or three races or more, check more than one box like we do on the census today. Um, but still, he must just pass, or maybe I don't. I just question that his background because he do not look all that white, and they said non-Hispanic as well too. So I'm like, dang. And I'm sorry. You can't even if people they look pure can still be mixed. I'm not saying, but don't look it. Don't just like I have camera scam, not all that black. Okay, so but That dude does not look all that white. I mean, just I'm looking at that. I can't even get over the fact that he got white on the background. The dude's dark hair, dark eye, and very some of his features a little ethnic. So that's the reason why I was kind of looking like he don't look all that. And then Lukace, I'm sorry, that sound ghetto. That I'm sorry, anybody with that name do apologize, but down here in Texas, in Texas, we don't hear nobody in Lukace. I'm serious. No person of African American descent, whether they mixed, claim to be pure, or pure from Africa, okay, a white person or Hispanic or Asian, Native American, whatever. I have never heard nobody with Lukace. When I heard it's like saying bookcase, a little case, Lukace. Is it? Hold on, let me look again. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm looking for myself. um, but I think it's Luke. Yeah, that's Shane Kendle. That's his name. Yeah. Well, anyway, the name they should have kept the name Shane instead of Shane or Sean, whatever name, like middle name, instead of Luke Case. Cause I'm like bookcase. You know what I'm saying? Low case, Luke Case. It just kind of sound ghetto. It's like somebody was on high. I'm sorry to make fun of his mama. I'm sorry, but it just sound ghetto to me. It just sound like a ghetto name. And when I saw it and I saw him feature, I said, "Oh, this is a high yellow brother, mixed part black brother, part white, part." No, they say he's white. I'm like, dang, well, is he Hispanic or something? But that name did not sound some name that you wouldn't hear from anybody. This is the first time you even hear somebody named Lukace. Okay, so I had to question that. Okay, but I mean, I was. The point is, the man should be locked up, throw away the key, give him 5 years without parole to 200, to 20, 40 something. Yeah, 20, 40 something. Cause he just turned, hold on. He just turned 28, he be 29 this year. So, give him yeah, 2040. You know what I'm saying? 2050, when he get old and gray or something, he cannot take, I'm serious. I was the judge, I give him that. But in the Florida judge, since they have KKK mess up in there, I'm glad the Bible show revealed that. We already know that, but we actually need to see it in our own eyes, okay? Some of the MATs and police officers or KKK people, you never know, he might get by. But, I always tell people, because like George Zimmerman was scared his life when he got, and George Zimmerman was not pure white either. He part Hispanic, part Afro mestizo, with an Afro Peruvian great grandfather on his mother's side. Her grandfather, her maternal grandfather actually was Afro Peruvian, like he got Native American blood in him too. Um, but then too, and George Zimmerman is white. His dad is white. And let me tell y'all something. He's not even Jewish by religion. Okay, so he might be Semitic, should I say, by faith. By ancestry, but not by faith. So stop calling that man a Jewish by religion. Okay, he don't even practice Judaism. Zimmerman, his dad doesn't. Okay, and the mom doesn't either. But anyway, and his dad's a German, so he must have some German Jewish background. But that will make him religiously Jew. Um. So point is, I'm just gonna let y'all know that he's half a Gentile. Point is, he um he was scared of his life when after the Trayvon Martin trial, murder trial. Okay, yeah, Zim was scared. When the Mike Brown situation, Darren Wilson was scared of his life. That's why he left, and he got money. He got money for his donations, which is he got a lot of money for his trial and donation. That after that's why he left the police force. Okay, y'all, those who stupid to give that man money, that's why he's living now. He can leave living better, but he's scared of his life though. because some crazy person was to see him in the public, you know what they're gonna do, you know. And same thing was Zimmerman. And I'm making a video about Zimmerman being locked up by hitting that white woman. And my white sister went and called and snitched on that little Alpha Mestizo Porcho. Yeah, talking about Zimmerman. Anyway, but he he's scared. So if Kendle gets out, you know what I'm saying? Well, they can't because he's already been tried as a murderer. But if he was trying to get out and they was trying to not indict him, uh, he'll be scared too because somebody's going to introduce something. Just like it's no different than Selena, my girl Selena. I love Selena. Okay, get on the side of had many times trying to get out of prison, make an appeal, and then they even went back in Houston, here in Houston back in the '95 after the OJ trial. They had the murder trial instead of having it in Corpus Christi, and there was a local gang was trying to murder, they had threatened the courthouse and said we're gonna kill Ilana Salazar. So I'm not making no threats. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but when time an innocent person is shot like that, and you have people, whether it be fans of the person or relatives, or if they sympathize of their murder, if it's about racial, which is like what's going on right now, that person who the perpetrator, who the killer, is not going to be safe out of prison. Okay, so Kendle is better off in prison and then being better off out of prison. So don't use mental health as an issue. Please don't use mental health. I'm letting you know, you make it hard for us mental health people who do who do get help, who actually try to do something better in their life to get help so they will not have a mental issue every day. Um, you make it hard for us. So if you didn't have mental health issue, if you didn't go get help a long time ago, Kendle, there's no reason for you to make up this excuse up. All right, that's enough of my little talk. I was gonna make it a rant, but I kind of calmed down, I guess, because I took medication early last night, and I was on Mr. Bird's side, like tell him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs to know what he did, because he can't get his son back. You know what I'm saying? And some stupid old crackhead security officer, cokehead security officer, uh, who said he been threatened when the two brothers were not trying to threaten him, decided to start shooting somebody. And like I say, and Mr. Field is correct. He said they should have mental health evaluation when it comes to legalizing the guns down there, and also security guard. Okay. All right, even because even being bipolar, because I want to be a security officer as well, but I know not to go out and make and harass innocent people, especially when it happened to me, you know. But I have to secure my surroundings because you never know. So, and like I even see security officers when me had to ask a question, I'm like, dang, I mean, y'all don't have to take y'all job like that. I don't have to take y'all seriously, but not everybody out to get y'all, okay? You know, just be nice and kind. If you see something, that's when you yak, you know. So that's how that's how I would do. Shoot, cause I try to get security job. Tell you, oh, mm, my neck is itching. My neck, my back. Anyway, bye bye. Have a nice day.